Hey everybody, it's Mr. Howard here, and I wanted to record a quick video to remind you how you can make holds on Destiny. So you can do this from your iPad. Just make sure that you can access ClassLink. So we all know that ClassLink is this app here that looks like a cloud. So we'll tap on that. Hopefully it'll log you right in. Of course, if for whatever reason you've been logged out, you'll just log into ClassLink with your regular username and password. Once you're in ClassLink, you want to find a folder that says Electronic Library. And if you look at the screen here, it looks like this. You'll see where there's a little thumbnail for Capstone, Follett, PebbleGo, all that. So you're just going to start by tapping there, and that's going to take you, you'll see all of these apps that you have access to. We're going to go to the one that says Follett Destiny Parkade, which is this guy. There's a little key on it. If you've used it before, it'll have your password saved, but if you've never used it before, you might have to type in your username and password again. So you see how it pops up here and it has the username and password that I'm using. You might need to come in here and type in your username and your password. Again, this is the same one you would use to log into something like ClassLink or a lot of the other apps that you use. This isn't your email address, it's just going to be your username. So then we'll tap login. That will take you log in right here. That's going to take you into the Destiny catalog. So this is all of our books that we have at Parkade that you have access to that are on the shelves in the library right now. And this part's really easy. You can just scan through the different categories of books we have on here. It'll start with books that we've recently added to our catalog, and then you'll have popular books. A lot of times these popular books aren't in here, so you'll see a lot of them say out. Probably don't want to start with popular titles. At the bottom, you have topics. So if maybe you know the kind of book you want, but you don't know specifically the title of the book, you can tap one of those, and that will take you to a listing of books that we have in our catalog where you might be able to choose one of those books, and we can pull it for you. All right, so all of that is to say, we want you to make holds so we can pull those books for you and have them ready. So let's say I'm looking through here and I want to check out this book called Epic Athletes, Patrick Mahomes. All right, so I'm going to tap on it, and that's going to take me to the listing for this book. Some of the times the books will have like a review or something here, so maybe you want to check that out. This one doesn't have a review. There is some more information down here. If you're interested in knowing more about the book, you can look at reviews, explore, see different copies that are in the Columbia Public Schools libraries. But anyway, you want Mrs. Bisonai to bring you this book, you need to tap hold, which is this button right here next to the book. And then once it's held, you can check your holds over here in the little 3 lines. Tap that, and you'll see that these are the books that you have held. And that'll tell us in the library that we're going to pull that book and we're going to bring it to your classroom. Maybe you decide you'd put that book on hold and you're going to change your mind. You don't want that book. So you're going to go back to that listing and you're simply going to tap unhold, and now that book will not be held on your account and we will not pull it for you. All right? So for checkout coming up, for our current checkouts, you can hold 2 books. We will only pull 2 books. So if you hold more than that, we are only going to pull the first 2. So just remember, we want to have these books get into your hands, but it also has to be manageable for us. So we can't pull the 3 books that you might be used to, or 5 books that maybe you checked out last time you came to the library. We're going to start with just those 2. So your job is going to be to get on here, come into Destiny, hold a couple of books that we can pull and we can bring down to you. Now there is one thing that I want to share, that this can sometimes happen whenever you're doing holds, is that Destiny is sometimes a little bit unreliable, opening up every single time. So I'm going to come back into ClassLink, and I'm going to go back into the Destiny catalog, same way I did it before, by tapping on the Follett icon where it says Destiny Parkade. Now sometimes what will happen on this screen, it's not happening for me right now. This screen might just be white and nothing will ever load. If that happens to you, I want you to make sure that you know about the Share button up here. This is it's a little rectangle with an arrow pointing up out of the top of it. Now if you tap there and you have this open in Safari, which is right here in the middle of that context menu, we're going to tap on that. It will take you out to the catalog in Safari, and sometimes that opens up a little bit more reliably. And then you'll do the same thing. You'll just type in your username and password, and then it will be the same. You'll go to our Destiny Discover catalog, and you'll be able to hold books the same way. All right, so hopefully this will give you guys an opportunity to put books on hold, and we can bring those to you. Of course, if you have any questions, you can ask your teacher, or you can come up to the library if you have permission, and I can help you out getting books that way. All right, guys, thanks for watching, and hopefully I see you soon.